I used to trade trend lines in a different way. And I used to hit stop loss. I used to blow my accounts. But after mastering my craft, I always tell you that master one trading strategy and be perfect at it. Be a master at it. Today, I'm going to show you my only trading trend line strategy. This is the only way I trade trend lines. I combine trend lines with my own way of trading. So you're going to see this. For example, look at this chart here. This is gold on the 4-hour chart. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at, sorry, I trade a lot of pairs because I know markets move the same way. When you look at this chart, of course, when you draw trend lines, sometimes we put the line charts and we draw the trend lines like this. You get? In that we want to see the market come back here. Sometimes we have to mark the week. Everyone marks trend lines their own way. When you're marking the week, you're going to realize that we're having this 1 tap, 2 tap, and we want the 3rd tap here. That is how trend lines work. So we want to see the price come from here. Let me say it was moving. We want to see price retracing back here, and we sell here. That is called the, you understand? So this is what we expect to trade in trend lines. But personally, this is how I trade trend lines. First and foremost, trend lines do not tell you that your market, do not tell market structure. And if you ever want to succeed in the Forex market, you have to be good at market structure. This is what is happening. When you look at this chart here, personally, according to my strategy, I'm a supply and demand trader. When I look at this chart, I'm going to realize that I have an order block here. I have an order block here. I use trend lines as just an extra confluence of what I'm trading. So if I have an order block here and I have a trend line here, I can choose to come and put a line chart. Just you can see. Most people don't want to use line charts, but the time you realize why line charts were put, the easier things will become for you. This is a perfect order block to me. When I look at this chart, you see, the market came, give us equal highs, it broke structure down, it came back to the higher low, sorry. We came to a lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, and it left a good clean order block. Oh my God. So this is what I'm going to do personally. I'm going to look at this order block and I expect market to come back. Sorry, I expect the market to come back to this order block. Once market comes to this order block, I will sell. You understand? So if at all I'm using trend lines with order blocks, this trend line is just going to help me to add confluence to my order block that it is okay. Remember, we use proper risk management. I can choose to come and refine this entry. I can choose to come and refine this entry. Let me come to the 2 hour. I see what we have. We see I can refine up to here still. Let's see what the market is going to do. Remember, Forex is risky. This information, it doesn't give you guaranteed profits. We're just using risk management and information. Reason as to why most of you have to go and study Forex so that you can understand it by your own way. Let me put my, I'm going to put my short limit order here. I put my stop loss slightly above here. Let me see what the market is going to give me. Let me see what the market is going to give me. You see? Boom, to my take profit. That is the only trade line trading strategy with me I use. So if you come and look at this, for someone that trades trend lines in their own manner, let me first remove this. I'm sure you're seeing everything that I'm doing. For someone that trades trend lines without using the confluences I have, when they see that the market has broken their trend line, they are waiting for the market to come and retest. You get? And they want to long from here. You get, they want to long from here and they target whatever they want to target, but the market is going to come back to their trend line and it will hit their stop losses. So trend lines are not, to me, to other people, cause everyone their strategy makes for them money. But to me, how I trade trend lines is that only way. I can repeat it again. You can see it. When I draw my trend lines, when I was at the 4-hour time frame, I realized that I have a good order block somewhere here. However much I have my trend line, it is just guiding me that the market is still going down. You understand? But for some other trend lines, when they see this candle coming and closing above, for them, they think the market is now time to buy. And that's how it's going to wipe you out and it will help your account. So trend lines, I just use them as a confluence to my structure. When the market comes back to my order block, I just take my, like I showed you before, and that's the only way I'll be able to, because you'll see this was a short. For anyone that saw, I put my stop loss somewhere here, and the market came all the way. You get. For more information, come like, follow. You should come and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let's build the King Genesis Forex community. I want you guys to realize that Forex is easy, but it's easy when you come and have a lot and good information. Thank you very much.